Hey guys, it's Tuesday the 29th. Sorry, I've just done Thursday, so I'm getting a bit confused because I'm back to front. I'm doing this a bit late today. I've been out this morning. I ended up having to go to an appointment that I didn't realise I was going to have, and then I went out with my grandma, my cousin, who I haven't seen for absolutely ages. So it's things have to change. Sometimes we have to be a bit ad hoc. So I'm doing it later in the afternoon. So this will be out hopefully by about 3-4 o'clock. So let's get on, guys. I hope you're doing all great. The sun has come back out. It's boiling hot. I don't know what's happened. It's it's red hot today, but I'm not complaining. I've been sat out on a lovely dinner today, which has been nice. So yeah, let's go. Oh, and I just want to say thank you to a lady that I did a drawing for. I know you probably saw it at the weekend that I put on, and the match was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to put it onto my page, the picture of them both together, but it worked out really well. So I'm going to keep going with this, doing portraits of people that have passed, and hopefully move into animals. And I'm telling you all this because it makes me have to do it. Once I've told you guys that I'm going to do something, then it pushes me to do it, because I'm very good at saying, yeah, I'll do it, and I don't get around to it. So I'm going to do a few more. Unfortunately, it's in my learning group where the post is for people for me to draw for, so I will keep pop them into my feed, of course, for you guys to see. And then I'm going to do animals, so I'm really going to pick up the pace. And just, I don't know why I'm worried about it, because my granddad was obviously an artist who I lost just a year ago, and since he's passed, then I've started to be able to draw faces. So I'm guessing with him being an artist, a wildlife artist, we are going to be able to do people's pets next. So I'm just going to trust in that eventually. So yeah, watch this space for me doing some pets, and do pop your name down when I eventually go into doing that. Right, I'm going to go. And I have got somebody, just so everybody knows, that I'm going to arrange to do a reading for on Friday. So Freebie Friday is back up and running. It's just that we've already got someone, I think, in the pipeline for that. So I haven't really needed to mention it this week. But if you'd put your name down for Freebie Friday, watch this space, because I will be starting to go through that again. I'll be doing 1 or 2 a week, just for practice for me, and also to give back to you guys. I'm just thinking if there's out else, because my next 2 are pre-recorded, so I like to get everything out today. Right, I don't think there is anything else. I think we're done, aren't we? And thank you to everybody that came on the live yesterday. Some beautiful evidence came through, and some lovely messages with the cards. So thank you as ever, and thank you for everybody for the feedback, because as you all know, feedback for me is really important, as I am learning my symbols, and I'm learning why people are bringing, why they're showing me things as they are, and learning the feelings and the emotions through the messages. So perfect job on Monday, guys. Thank you very much. Right, I'll get into the message for today. So Tuesday the 29th. What is the message, please? Tuesday the 29th. Tuesday the 29th. Okay, what's that? Tuesday the 29th. There's something here about feeling separated from something or someone, okay? And they're just making me very aware of that. It feels like there's a lack of communication, and it's causing a separation, okay? What they're saying to me is, sometimes we have to look at our own broken pieces, or look at why somebody else's heart is broken. Okay, there's this thing about broken hearts and separation. Yeah, it's like a lock and a key. It's like, what I want to say is that it's not always your fault if somebody else is broken hearted. And I know that sounds really bad, doesn't it? But it's like, you can't have the lock and the key for everybody's heart. You can't protect everybody's heart. You can't glue together, because they're showing me gluing together somebody's heart. Sometimes we have to give people a short, sharp shock. Sometimes we have to let people go to make them mend, to make them realise that they've got things that they need to sort out for themselves. Sometimes people's behaviours they're just not acceptable, and we can't keep on living in that scenario, okay? And that's not a thing to You know, if you've done everything you can and it's affecting you and how you feel and where you're going, etc., etc., it is all right for you to take a step back. Yes, it's nice of you to explain why you're doing that so the person involved understands that. But what Spirit are saying to me is if you need to take a step back from a relationship, you can't always piece everything together, smooth it over and make it right. Sometimes it's about walking away and letting that person understand why they can't carry on like that. Okay, so I'm not sure who that message is for, but this is what they're bringing through for me today. So I just wanted to pass that on. I will still get a card. We might get cards to do with that or not, but that is definitely the theme of it. You know, sometimes for our own peace of mind, we have to move on. Okay. You know, people, you have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries, and if people overstep them boundaries, you can't keep letting them back in, is what I'm getting. You can't keep, it's just like a cycle, round and round and round, okay? And they're showing me that it will be a cycle that will go on and on, because they're showing me the infinity sign. So it is something that's going to keep on happening, and that's because, you know, when you don't have any boundaries, then people keep on doing the same things to you because they know they can get away with it, all right? They know they can get away with it. So that is part of the message for today. So let me just write boundaries down because I will forget what I've just said because that was channeled. Boundaries. I'm just going to put saying no, just so that I remember that I've got that for the heading of the program. It's not a program. The heading of the video. Right. Let's see what the message is for today. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for today, guys? What is the message? The message for today, please. Right, we'll go on with these ones. Tap, tap. Let's go. Tuesday. What do we need to know for today, please? Tuesday. Oops. Yeah, look. Changing direction. Yeah. Right, okay. So, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, there's that message that I've just given through to you. There's that message. There's the dove. I'm sure I mentioned the dove that I saw. There's the dove as well. That Spirit saying to me to say to you, there's nothing to worry about. You know, we are totally behind you. Giving out that message, telling somebody, you know, I need to change direction. I need to change the path of my life. This path is not for me. Yeah, you're acting like a child, I want to say there. We've got that child there. You're acting childish. You're not acting in a way that I want you to act. As in that, and I don't mean that as in they should act like you do, but I do think there's this disrespect going on, or this feeling of not growing up enough, say, in a relationship, and that, or even just to a fact of, you know, you're growing up and they're not, or you're growing and they're not. Okay, so there's just this feeling where you need to cut off ties with that now. So they're saying to me here, it's all right to send that message, it's all right to have that chat, it's all right to have that talk. Here we go, confidence here. I think for some of you, she's dipping a toe in there, so for some of you, you've tried to have this conversation over and over and over again, like I've said, and, you know, you haven't actually had the confidence to say, look, that is it. You've said halfway, like, you know, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, I'm going to leave, or we're going to have to stop being friends. You know, this could be a relationship or a family scenario, a friendship scenario. And you've sort of kept saying to yourself, you know, you can't treat me like this. You know, I need to set boundaries. I need to do this. I've got to have more respect for myself, etc., etc. And you're just not quite saying it. And it's saying here now, have the confidence. Don't just dip. I've eaten too much today. Don't just dip your toe in. Have that confidence to stand in your own power. Look, we've got the blue there all over it for you speaking your voice, with the red there, which is about being grounded in what you're saying. So it's about getting that message across in a very stable and grounded way so that that person understands what you're saying to them. You know, I can't do this anymore. Things, it's too late. You know, you're going to have to go off and work on this because I don't want this anymore. My boundaries are up, okay? They're saying, you know, the innocence in this. You are the innocent in this one. I'm not sure who this is for. It might not be for a lot of people, but I've got to give what I get. So there's this innocence here. There's a thing about nurturing yourself. You know, it's your self-worth, your self-respect, your dignity, your pride. You can't have people treating you badly. And I know that a lot of you, this will be inner child work as well. This card often reminds me of inner child work. Also, we've got the 2 children on the change of direction. So it's about you, you know, you might have seen relationships and things like this when you were younger and been shown that that's the way it works. And now you're getting older, you're becoming wiser, you're making better choices, you're realising that actually you don't need to be treated like that. When you're not treated like that, when you put up that boundary, you will attract new people in. Okay, this is what they're saying to me. You will attract people in. So go for it. Let go of the past. Cleanse and detoxify the things that you've got in your life that are no longer serving you anymore, okay? This one here is simply about letting go of everything that you've... There's a lovely bird just staring at me through the window. There's... it's putting me off. Someone just said to me the other day as well, talk to the birds, because your granddad's talking to you through the birds, and then now I'm sat here doing a reading for you, I've got a bird staring at me through the window. So yeah, this is about cleansing and detoxifying. This is about changing everything in your life. This is about getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you, okay, and doing it very like they're showing me like a knife. Just cut it down like a knife. Just cut. I know it sounds easier said than done, but this is what they're saying to me. Let go of the past. So leave things in the past that no longer serve you, okay? You will know if this message is for you. I'm not just saying to anybody that's had a bit of a fallout, leave them behind. You know if this message is for you. This is for somebody that you've been asking over and over again to treat you better, to respect you more, to listen to what you're saying, you know, to meet you halfway when you're asking for things. So you'll know whether this message is for you. It's not for everybody, and they're just saying now, go for it. Accept the situation as it is. You've had signs. You've had signs from the universe, you know, like you're having now. Time for a change in direction. Don't worry about anything. You've had the signs to move on, okay? So accepting the situation now, and accepting that, you know, for some of you might be thinking, well, they're my only friend, they're my partner, I've nobody else. Well, they're telling me here with this that you will get better people in. You'll get better relationships in. Friendships and relationships will come in better for you once you stand your ground and say, I'm not putting up with people's rubbish anymore. Boom. And then it'll come. Okay? So, yeah, move forward. This relationships card, can you see how she's saying, come on, come on, come on, move forward. And that horse is like, no, 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 I'm too scared. Well, you're not, because nothing to be scared about. Spirit here are telling me you've nothing to be scared about. Beautiful message there, guys. Beautiful message. Please do have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm sorry it's out late, and I will speak to you all. Well, I've done pre-recorded for the next 2 days, so I'll see you all on Friday. Take care, guys. Goodbye.